Hey guys, it's Sniff, and we are kicking it off with a QA. If you want to ask me a question, you better do it in the comment section, because I'm going to be answering these questions, man. So, yeah, do that. Second thing on the list of 3, we are looking at a new computer. It is a beautiful machine, and I got it for a few reasons. First one is you won't hear the fan at all, because it's water cooled and it's really quiet. It's actually so quiet that you can hear the frogs outside. I live behind a swamp, so you can hear all the frogs. They'll be quiet. Isn't that crazy? Like, I was so surprised that my mic picked it up, especially over that thing. So, first things first, oh my god, I'm not going to have a helicopter in my room. I'm not going to have a massive amount of fans in my room. So big. Other things is that computer would just randomly not turn on, and I'm not sure why it did that, so I just decided to get a new computer. Of course I scalped parts out of it. I didn't pay like full price or anything, so no one who's a techie ripped their hair out at me or anything. I'm not that silly. So other things with the computer is that I'll have 2 new hard drives. I have another hard drive coming on the way. I have an SSD, a 2TB Western Digital, and I'll have a second 2TB Western Digital. This is going to allow me to just capture a lot of footage, especially with some things like spectraling or headstanding. It's actually really hard to find people to stand on. It's really, really difficult if you ever tried it, and especially with a name like Sniff, people call you out in game, and then everyone just looks out for it. So just having more footage to sift through will mean higher quality Combat Arms videos, which I'm really excited about. I'd love to see myself getting more cream of the crop kind of footage and gameplay. I know for reviews that's not necessary, but for things like Taj's or just I don't know how to explain it, just weird videos that I have planned out in my mind. Like, for instance, with the Snake T2 or whatever, you have a 30% speed bonus and a 10-second sprint time, so I just kind of want to run around the map and, to the sound of Go Speed Race or just weird things like that. I'll be able to do that, and I think it's funny. Personally, I think it's funny. If it's not funny, then let me know, but I'm still going to do it because I think it's funny. So, that is good. The quality of Combat Arms videos, I am really psyched about trying to get that back up there, especially because I don't really do anything on a schedule. I can't do things on a schedule, my work is too hectic, so I figure if I'm able to give you guys higher quality Combat Arms videos, that will be just as good. Second thing is, or what is this, the third thing or whatever? I don't care what number it is. Changes with audio. For reviews, originally what I used to do is just go all in one, lay it down in one go. I would do that multiple times until I got audio that I liked. That is a really difficult thing to do because you can go through 30 or 40 sessions of just sitting down saying the same things over and over in different ways, and if you mess up, it doesn't matter that you're 2 minutes in and you've done fantastic, you just said something really stupid or tripped up and, just ruined the videos, and now you have to start all over, and it's really frustrating and really hard to do. So, I'm thinking about cutting the audio and kind of taking it slower. I know I did that in the Snakes T2, and a couple people said that I sounded different. I don't know if that's because of the audio cutting or if it was because of my allergies. Could have been either or. I'm going to make some test videos and see how you guys prefer it, just as a heads up to see if that's a viable option, because it would make it'd just make it so much easier on me, man. It is so difficult to do it all in one. However, that being said, if it still is really crap to cut it all together or whatever, it doesn't mesh with my personality or whatever, but yeah, no, I'll still do it all in one. It's just trying stuff out, man. As well as on Sony Vegas, there is a thing where you can do stuff to your audio to make it sound more crisp and clean. It changes how you sound a little, but for the most part, it just sounds way better and a much higher quality. I've been doing that on a couple of my videos lately, and so far no one seemed to notice. But yeah, I'll also make a video along with the audio testing to see how that sounds comparatively. Anything else though, we were looking at the Combat Arms content. I am looking at doing more late night live commentaries. Oddly, I've not been going to sleep at a horrible time. I've been waking up at like 11 a.m. and going to sleep at like midnight, so that's a pretty good bedtime, I imagine. So late night live commentaries might turn into regular afternoon commentaries, or I might just start breaking my sleeping schedule up again and do late night live commentaries, but that's not, what am I even going on about? What I want is suggestions. Do you guys have any ideas for them? Because personally, I'm starting to run out. I try and think of new things like the burst fire or the specs, all that kind of stuff. I think I did some like meet the pyro or whatever, maybe do like a meet the sniper or something and go for only headshots, but for the most part, I'm kind of running dry on ideas, so if you have any suggestions or themes that you think would be interesting to watch, just shoot them at me and that'll be fun. With the Tajes, I kind of want to do more of them because that was really fun and I liked that. Same with like specialists or just in general trolling on Combat Arms. I'm pretty decent at that, and I have a couple of ideas that I don't want to spoil quite yet, which will be which I think will be funny. And I'll be able to do that with the more hard drive space, you know, just the more selection. So I think that wraps that up. I have the third and final thing on my notepad, even though I said it was like the third thing 2 or 3 things ago. I'm good at organization, I promise. And that is World of Tanks and Team Fortress 2 content. I know some of you don't play either of those games. I know some of you only want to watch Combat Arms content, and I totally feel you. You know, that's something that you want to not watch, that's fine. I'll make it very clear that it's not Combat Arms. You don't have to click it, you don't have to watch it. I'm not going to be doing any less Combat Arms content. I don't think I could do any less Combat Arms content. I think at that point it would just be like no Combat Arms content, but whatever. Don't be worried. I'm looking at doing more. I'm definitely wanting to get myself to a place in Combat Arms content where that's up first until and then I'll go to the other games. So don't fret. But yeah, if you'd like to see World of Tanks or Team Fortress 2, curious about those games, let me know. I'm going to start content with them at some point. Yeah, I think that's it for the video. That's catching up on my channel. Leave those questions if you haven't yet. And this is Sniff.